What is up, brown girl child? This is the girl Drea. So today's video is on being a overachiever and also to a perfectionist in recovery. I've been doing a lot of self-reflection on these two topics because I have coexist with being an overachiever, also to a perfectionist, which intersect sometimes, right? Also too, it can make or break who you are as a person, to the point you can be very rigid and flexible and not adaptable to change. And it took me, I'll say 10 years and counting, when I had turned 30, and I would say like my breakdown, my burnout phase came in full effect, and it really affected my life. I would say forever, and it really made me change from within and what type of person I am, and also too the limitations that I take on. And I really have to uphold a lot of boundaries when it comes to overachieving. And I constantly ask myself, who are you, proving what to? And I think a lot of people, which is none of my business, get upset because, I'm not achieving a PhD. I'm not achieving other avenues of education. And I've been a social worker for 17 years. I've been licensed. I'm at the, I guess you could say, the epitome of my career as far as with being in academia. I've been in director roles. I've been in management roles for a long time. So those things, leadership doesn't faze me because it's easy for me to get leadership roles. It's like, that's easy for me to get just based off of my personality, work ethic, whatever you want to say. But being an overachiever, it comes with a cost. It comes with, not really being free and liberated. You box yourself in when you're an overachiever. People box you in and expect you to perform at high levels. And so many times we can perform at high levels to the point we neglect, unfortunately, our health, relationships, fun, pleasure, joy. And like I said, it took me 10 years to say F all that. And I have people say, well, you're type B, C. I don't care. Like, don't put me in a box talking about you type B, C, whatever, because I'm not going to kill myself and sacrifice myself for a career, for people, to be called Dr. Such and Such. I don't care about those things. And if you care about those things, kudos to you. But I don't care about those things because I know what it's like to be on the dark side of things, of truly being burnt out, kind of, sort of, on your deathbed. And I've been there and done that, and we'll talk about that at a later date. So my question to you all is, yes, you are becoming an overachiever, or you are an overachiever. For what and at what cost? Also, too, being a perfectionist, I have to break up with that very quickly. Why? Because I am the type of person, I am a visionary. I get ideas any and everywhere, right? I write them down. Sometimes I execute them. Sometimes I sit on them. But a lot of times when I sit on my ideas, those are the best ideas that, I have to manifest, because the world may need that, or one person, or a million people, right? And so stop being a perfectionist, because you sit on these ideas. They can be wonderful, they can be great, they're bothering you, and these ideas too are a gift from God. We sit on these amazing ideas and thoughts that God has really planted within us, downloaded, uploaded, whatever you want to, call it. But we let our perfectionism and the opinions of others get in the way of truly executing greatness. So my push for you all is to, number one, know your limitations and your boundaries, right? It's okay if you don't achieve at high levels anymore. Yes, the overachiever who overcame that is telling you all it's okay. You don't always have to be on 100. No one's perfect. It's all about progress. It's all about progression and evolving and growing. Number 2, stop procrastinating on your ideas. Sometimes our ideas, for me, come at an opportune time. Sometimes we need to close all those tabs and focus on that one tab. I know I'm at that place in my life, I guess because I'm seasoned. I can't do all these like 10, 50 million, 1,000 tabs because I'm like, do I have undiagnosed ADHD? I know it's the social worker in me. It's the clinical social worker in me. I can only focus on one tab in this lifetime, in this life season, and I'm okay with that. And it's okay to work on that project, right? But make sure you have a goal on when you're going to complete it. And instead of, let me go, open up tab number 100, focus on tab number 2. It's okay. Understand that you're not perfect. No book will ever be perfect. No project will ever be perfect. Nothing in this lifetime will ever be perfect, right? So still launch what you have to launch. Still, listen to the direction the Most High God is giving you, and you will be okay. Number 3, for my introverts, I'm an ambivert. I just have an extroverted job. Sometimes I could be the life of the party, and sometimes I'm at the crib curled up in my bed. That's perfectly okay. You can still achieve greatness and, still go back and recharge and recover, still love yourself. There's nothing wrong with that, right? So I think so many times introverts get a bad rap because they're like, oh, they're antisocial, they're this and that. No, some people are more self-reflective. Some people are more giving themselves a self-assessment. But it's okay to go into your cocoon and be like, I'm gonna take my time on cultivating me, my ideas, then I'm gonna execute them. So that's the spill for today. I hope you all are taking care of yourselves. Much love and light to you all. Peace.